Hello, it's me, Dr. House. I'm very smart and I'm also a genius. And also, I'm very smart and my name is Dr. House. This may surprise you that I know everything in the world, but actually, I think you need to be on anti anxiety medication. Also, you have a splinter in your left hand. What the heck? Guys, Dr. House is real? Hold on, can I say words normally? Dr. House is real. Dr. House? What do you mean, Dr. House? Oh, Dr. House. Oh, mein Gott, Dr. House. Guys, Dr. House. Now, how can a house be a doctor? I mean, if they fork up all the money for payments like every other good college student does. I mean, that's how that works, right? That's exactly how that works. That's how everything works. That's how and considering how much money you make from having a house in terms of or how much money you could make having a house. Also, you could make rent from a house. Freaking sweet. You could afford college with that, maybe. Hi, chat. Welcome to my twitch.tv/hackerling at 9:30 p.m. stream. Would you like to hear what I'm mad about today? There was something I was mad about earlier that I can't remember what it was. See, I have a lot of things in my mind. And it's like bubbles almost in my mind, which is kind of like the economy. But it's like a bubble floating in my mind, and sometimes it's just out of my reach, out of grasp, and it goes and then it's gone. And I can't think of it, I can't see it anymore, it's gone forever. Just pieces in the wind of water in my eye. Most faithful mirror. Was it about Metroid? I don't really have any strong opinions about Metroid because it wasn't really a game that I played. SpongeBob pica pencil que. SpongeBob pica pencil que. Oh, I know something that I was mad about, but I don't really want to talk about it because then talking about it will make me mad. But I do have one thing that I will say. I just have one thing that I will say. I need people to stop. I need people to stop. I need them to stop right now. I need them to stop it. Stop it. Shut up. Everyone shut up. Just shut up. Nothing. Nothing. It's not working. Chill. Just chill. Okay, take a second. Breathe. Okay, stand up and take a walk. That's all you gotta do, okay? It's fine. It's fine. Okay. There was like actually legitimately 4 times today I was reading things on the internet and I had to stand up and walk away because I was so upset. And I'm like, I hate this. I hate it. I hate it so much. And I'm like, this would be resolved so much if people just stopped saying things at each other. It would be fixed instantly. Just stop. Stop it. It was probably rage bait. It probably was. I don't like being rage baited. I really do not like it. It's like a daily occurrence now. And I'm not into it. Sorry, I have to put moisturizer on my nose because I just felt really dry right now. My skin is rage baiting me. My skin is rage baiting me by being dry and it's making me mad. I've really enjoyed the phrase rage baiting also recently, by the way. It's just like, guys, is this rage baiting? Guys, is my YouTube recommended rage? My YouTube recommended is rage baiting me. Let me tell you something, okay? So I watched the new episode of Pluribus. No spoilers, don't worry. No spoilers for you. But I looked up I wanted to look up a discussion about the TV show because I like seeing what other people have to say, and I feel bad because um, I feel this way about a lot of things. Though I guess I shouldn't feel that bad about it. Um, I guess my brain just works differently. But I feel like some people are so good at thinking of theories and making connections in media about things. And there are things that I've made connections with too about like plot threads and things that might happen or might make sense. But it feels like some people are so good at it. And I'm like, God, how do I catch none of this? What's wrong with me? But I also realize that it's, an entire collective of people bringing their brains and their thoughts together to come up with ideas, and everyone is saying all of the thoughts in their mind. So, of course, I'm not able to match up to every single collective in the human existence on the internet when it's coming to theories. However, sometimes I do feel like, God, why can't I come up with more? And that's unfortunate, but you know what's not unfortunate? Desert P, thank you so much for the raid. Hi, I hope you had a good stream. You were playing Metroid earlier, weren't you? You were playing Metroid, weren't you, SpongeBob? I clicked on your stream earlier. I hope you had fun. That came out today. Yippee! I'm glad if you're enjoying it. I never played Metroid, so I don't know how the game measures up for other people. But welcome everybody. Right now I'm talking about things that make me mad, which is kind of how the beginning of my stream tends to go. I'm also knitting, by the way, in real. I made a little circular rug at one point by braiding a bunch of fabric together, but it looked really bad and it sort of made a bowl shape. So I've decided to start unraveling the braids and using a little seam ripper to tear out the threads I tried to sew it together with and see what happens if I just knit a nice little square together. I don't think this is really working great, specifically because the fabric I'm using is very it's very, I don't know, I don't think it's made for this, but I'm doing it anyway. It's really well done so far. It's just a series if you want a solid one to get into. Okay, cool. Thanks for the suggestion. I'll consider it. Maybe. I don't know. If I remember, I tend to forget things a lot. My poor brain. You tried rug punching? God, I want to do that so bad. I want a rug tufting kit. I want a tuft rug. But I'm so worried that it would be one of those things that cuz here's the thing. I love, remind me to be mad about a pluribus later, by the way. But it's one of those things where I love creating things so much, and I definitely will make something out of it. But I have just like a collection of craft things, and I'm worried. I don't want it to just collect in the corner. Though I guess it wouldn't necessarily just be collecting in the corner because, participating in creation and enjoyment is a time that is not wasted. And I shouldn't feel bad about enjoying to create something and having a good time, just, making a little clay creature, knitting a bunch of old, torn up fabric from old shirts and stuff into a little knit creation like I'm doing now. And it hurts my hands a little bit because I think I made I don't know what exactly the row that I'm knitting is called. I don't know what that's called, but I guess it is a row. I don't know what it's called, but I think it's a little bit tight. Like, it's really difficult to move the needles because what you do is you have two of them. I have two of them. If I could show you, I would, but I can't. So you have two of them, and you have the loop around one. And what you do is you take the one in your right hand, at least the one that I'm doing right now. You take it and you put it through the loop on the left stick. You take your, is it working thread, which is a long, long thread connected to your ball of yarn. You wrap it around the right one, and then you put that stick through the loop in the top on the left one. And then you pull that off the left stick, and it's on the right stick now. Yay! Yippee! God, I need like a little camera on my desk so I can just shine it down and everyone can see the knitting that I'm doing.
Hacker, why don't you set up a knitting camera?
I considered it. I need to get a little webcam for my desk, though. What is this? What did I just do? Oh, I accidentally grabbed two, I think. Yeah, I grabbed two. Anyway, Pluribus. No spoilers. No spoilers. I promise I won't spoil, but I will tell you. I want to look up episode discussion, and because I like seeing what people have to say, and I like to see like theories and things people have. But when I looked up Pluribus on Reddit.com to try to look up discussions about the TV show, I got like a chat GPT synopsis about overview and discussion about hype and mystery surrounding the release of the show, which was, by the way, this happened like almost over a month ago at this point. And it's just like, hello? Why? And it made me even more mad because in Pluribus, in the credits, there's a little box. There's like a little, not a little box, there's a little text at the bottom, and it says, "This show is made by humans." And I'm like, why do I want to see like an AI overview giving me like, no one knows what it means, but it's provocative. Oh, at this point, I'm not sure what kind of roller coaster this show will take us on, but that increases my hype. Vince Gilligan's new sci-fi series Pluribus is set to premiere November 7th on Apple TV Plus, starring Rhea Seehorn as the... Do you think I need to see that? Do you think I need to see that? Do you think I need that? I want to look up episode discussion. I have to be more specific, I suppose, before the computer decides that actually it is very ironic. It's actually very ironic, especially, I mean, I don't think it's a spoiler about the show, but I'm so glad they stopped producing computer chips for this in Micron stopped producing computer chips for this. But it's like so interesting. It's just thinking about, I mean, part of the show does consider ideas of like free will and a sort of collective knowledge and consciousness. It's interesting is all. Google Docu. Sorry, someone, first time chatter's name is Google Docu.
What the heck? Holy crap, Lois.
Sweet Salad, thank you for the tier 2 for 34 months. And KJB, thank you for these 16 months. Yay. So if I'm going to be honest and straightforward, I started streaming without any idea of what I was going to stream. I know I wanted to stream, don't know what, but I'm here. And also, I got really bad sleep last night. I promise there's going to be no really, really loud screaming. Like there was yesterday with my parentheses real horror movie scream. Did you like my horror movie scream, by the way? I did have somebody ask me after my stream if I was in fact dying because they could hear which is unusual because usually during my stream, I guess I'm just quiet. Whoa! I think I made an extra loop for my. I think I accidentally made an extra loop of thread. A thread? Oh, an extra loop of. An extra row. That's unfortunate. But yeah, like nobody. Like usually it's fine, and usually it's not an issue on like when I'm streaming. But I guess this time it just was. And I felt so bad. But like what am I gonna do? What am I gonna do? Send out a Facebook message. Hello everybody. I'm currently streaming on twitch.tv/hackerling. If you hear a scream, I'm not dead. Thank you very much. What do I do about this? Do I just leave this extra knit row or a knit row here? Do I just leave it or do I get rid of my last 2 rows that I knit? It's not like I'm doing anything important, but I may as well just keep it.
You have to Control Z.
Undo, yeah, undo it. Okay, everyone's actually saying undo it, so I'm getting mixed messages right now. Even if I did, I don't know how I would, I guess, go back. I would have to figure out a way to put the stick through all the other previous little knots I did. I don't know. Weird. Maybe press save first. Alt F4, actually. Delete system 32. It looks really cool. Like, just looking at it is awesome. If it makes you feel better, my friend actually got the police called to his house because he was screaming really loud in Overwatch. That makes me feel a little bit better, thank you. Soak it in rice. I accidentally spilled some tea on my desk and my laptop, one of my laptop USB-C, is it Thunderbolt? Is that what they're called? Ports stopped working. And it was on the side that I did spill tea. I didn't spill it on my laptop, but it was on the table. And so I do think that's what happened. And I'm like, but it's okay because the other 2 on my computer work fine too. And then I decided, you know what? I'm gonna give my keyboard a nice little scrub with a toothbrush and isopropyl alcohol. And I went... It short-circuited. I'm gonna throw up. Remove power, battery, dry, profit. From a MacBook? That's a funny joke. That's a very funny joke. My old laptops, I probably could have done it fine, but on a MacBook, no.
You can't take apart MacBooks, that's illegal.
But it wasn't working, and I cleaned off my keyboard, and you keep liquids near your... No, it's not that I... Okay, listen, okay? I think anyone who's like, maybe you shouldn't have any liquid in any of your electronic devices is, I think that's a stupid and dumb opinion, and I hate it. Like, listen, I'm just living my life. I'm gonna have a cup of water when I'm sitting at my desk. The only reason that happened was because I didn't realize the lid was loose. And that was my bad. Well, maybe you shouldn't keep your PC in a bathtub. All right, listen, now we're going too far, and now you're getting a little bit ridiculous, and that's pissing me off even more. I was very sad it happened too. Oh, don't worry, I didn't have a warranty in the first place because I got a certified refurbished device. So, that doesn't really count for the warranty, and I don't have Apple Care, and that's fine, and it's not like I would have used a warranty in the first place because I don't really have tech issues half the time. Smile, I think. And even if I did, I don't send it to companies to fix it. Why can't I get rid of this? Not sippy cup streamer. Actually, yes. I virtually refuse to use cups that don't have lids because I get so anxious about spilling water that I need to have something that has a lid. My normal cup that I like to use has like a screw-on lid where you just go ch-ch-ch-ch. It's kind of awesome. If it drops on the floor, like nothing happens. I also don't like using glass. Can't stand glass. Ugh, glass makes me so mad. Wow. 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 There's a YouTube video I was thinking about the other day where this guy, who's actually an author, he wrote the book Warm Bodies. He has a YouTube channel, and he told a story about how he, like, his cat went missing and then was found years later after he, like, had already sort of grieved and moved on. And in that video, he kind of made, like, he made all the music for it himself too and did all the footage, and it was just really nice. It made me happy. It was nice to look at and listen to, and it's just fun to watch an entire video and listen to the ambient soundtrack of the video, and it's just, hey, I made this. Smile. The cat was found alive. Yeah, it's a pretty melancholy story actually about the cat going missing, and then like 6 years later, you know, the cat was found because the cat got out somewhere or went to the vet, and they were like, hey, we scanned this microchip and it comes back to you. Is this your cat? And they're like, yes. But the cat was living with like an old lady hours and hours away. And she said that she didn't think to like look for the owner because the kitty seemed like it was maybe in a bad situation. And, you know, it's just kind of a video about grief, and he has a new cat, I guess, but it's actually a very good video, and it did make me cry when I watched it the first time. I liked it a lot. But I guess that's expected from someone who writes books for a living, or wrote books for a living, to write a compelling story that someone wants to listen to. I like when YouTubers can write a compelling story that someone wants to listen to without going, but in order to understand, we must first go back to the beginning. I watched a video today that I wasn't really sure about, because sometimes videos will start with a concept or a premise, but it'll be like a thinly disguised, hey guys, let's just do a plot synopsis of this piece of media for a YouTube video, and I'm just going to narrate what the piece of media is. Like, comment, and subscribe. But then all of my sadness and opinion was slowly just bled out of me as the video ended, and I listened to the whole thing, and I kind of got over the jokes because there's a bunch of cute little cat PNGs And then the person narrating it was like, "This video was edited by my lovely wife that I love." We make these videos together, and I'm like, I am no longer a hater. Actually, I've never hated less in my life. I hope that's true. I know it sounds terrible to say, but I'm so low trust about people like random channels appearing with like less than a certain amount of subscribers, because it makes me nervous that there's some kind of like content farm situation going on. So it makes me like, okay, is this a real person making videos, writing an essay? Is this what this is? Is this real? And I mean, the concept of what they were doing was surrounding the movie The Menu, where they're going through and they're like, okay, how much did this like meal actually cost? Like, how much would it cost, and could the person who was doing it actually afford this hypothetical menu that he was doing? And it wasn't a bad video. I'll give you the name if you want to watch it. Hold on, I'll pull it up on my YouTube. 87-year-old VTuber. Yeah, that's a clickbait. Oh my god, viral savory girl snack plate. Chat, hold on. Chat, I have to drop everything and look at the viral savory girl snack plate. Hold on. Don't let me forget what I was doing. This always happens to me. I need to know what the snack plate is. Hold on. What is the savory girl snack plate? Hash brown vegetables. What's here? Hold on. Balsamic vinaigrette. Wait, oh my god. I actually would eat this. I would eat this. I would eat a snack plate with just like a not really a charcuterie board, but like, like Mediterranean vegetables and flavor and delicious snack plate cooking stream when it's me buying product, holding a lot of very upsettingly reflective jars of olives and banana peppers, and then probably dropping it on the floor and it shatters everywhere because I hate holding glass. And then I'm gonna cry and I'm gonna have to clean it up. Not good. Okay, there's a billion ingredients and everyone makes it differently. And cucumber, red onions, peppers stuffed with mozzarella. I've gone to Aldi's and they have blue cheese stuffed stuffed olives. They also have garlic stuffed olives. I like those. Those are pretty good. I have some in my fridge actually. Salt. You're just putting salt on cucumbers, chopped up onions, and mini peppers? Chili Crunch is good. What is pepper? Is that banana pepper? Salami. Cream cheese. Maybe I should be making this. Maybe I will actually consume something like this. Okay, actually, let me tell you something. I don't understand where the hash brown comes in here, but let me tell you a problem I have with all of these like slop plates people are making, okay? You just have people on like the internet who are like, "Guys, I'm eating healthy," and you have a dude who just like cooks plain rice with ground beef. And there's nothing on the ground beef. It's just like plain ground beef. And everyone's like, wow. And you know what? I kind of agree, because sometimes it's just nice to eat like ground beef. However, you can add a seasoning. You can add a seasoning of some kind. And perhaps, maybe people are doing this for reasons like they have stomach issues. Or maybe there's people who are super worried about like their diet and their macros simply don't allow for them to have 1 drop of soy sauce on something. Or maybe they're allergic to soy sauce. But I'm just saying there's like a ton of plenty of ways that you can make a meal of something instead of eating a plate of cucumber, mini pepper, onions. Because on this plate, the way that this dude is doing it, he literally just has slices of onions and just like the slices of salamis and like thick cuts of mini peppers. And you could make that into a really, really good like cucumber salad, right? You can slice up the cucumbers into more edible pieces. You can slice up the onions into smaller pieces too. You can just put the peppers in there if it's the right size. You can slice up the salami into cubes. You can make a really good pasta salad with that too. Same with the banana peppers. But again, and I'm just every time I try to be a hater, I'm like, but listen, I understand if you have to do it this way. I understand there are circumstances in which people would want to eat something in like a plain plate, or sometimes that's the best that they can do or have all the energy for, just slicing up some onions on a plate. However, there are many, many, many easy ways. If you're already slicing up an onion into a slice, you can cut it in half one more time and then put them all in a bowl together and then shake it and go and then it's done. It's done. And it's kind of the same. It's like the same thing. It's about an equal amount of effort, I would say. You just have to understand that that's a thing you can do. Because this plate is interesting that I'm looking at that.
Yeah, it's too much work. I'm door dashing 11 pizzas.
Yeah, enjoy your DoorDash Plus account or whatever they call it. I only like cucumber and sushi. Oh, that's interesting. Why is that? Is it something about cucumber by itself that you don't like the texture of? Or is it just are you hating for the love of the game? Hold on, I want to see. He's Oh, I see. I guess it's like making it into like a little like bruschetta situation where you like put it on the thing. Which I mean, I guess that makes more sense to me. Tastes fresh. Yeah, that makes a little bit more sense to me. But I still stand by what I said. I want to go to Aldi and I want to see if I can find like mini stuffed peppers with mozzarella. That sounds really good and I want it right now. Wow. What? $80 worth of ingredients? It took forever to prepare. It wouldn't take long if you just put it in a bowl and then shake it. I'm telling you. Wouldn't take that long. It just takes the amount of time that it takes for the stuff to marinate together. Be thinking about those peppers all weekend. Gotta go to Aldi. It's time to go to Aldi. Okay, but what if I cannot shake things? Dang, I didn't think about that. There are... I'm sure there are options available to you in this situation. Hacker, why didn't you think of this? Hacker, I bet you feel pretty stupid now, don't you? By the way, I've been trying to untangle this thread forever, and it's not working. I don't know why. Chat, I'm sorry. It's simply my fault. I should have thought of it first. I should have... Wait, isn't that what those, like, slap chop things are that everyone's like, if you don't have one, you need one? Because I feel like that's a very accessible kitchen tool if you have issues cutting things. Like, I personally don't like it for myself, but that's because I'm annoying and I like doing everything myself. And also, I have way too many kitchen gadgets. I just feel like everyone ends up getting so many kitchen gadgets that they themselves don't necessarily need to make things. So for me, it makes me a little bit of a hater about kitchen gadgets. But, um, there are some people who really like the convenience of just putting a thing into the little uh, container and going, or people who don't really have the ability to just like be precise with a knife in their hand. They can just go, and it's done. It's done. It's easy. Old people can use it too. Okay, Juicero is not the same thing. It's good for taking out aggression. When you're like really angry, you can like hit the vegetable cutting lid really, really hard, and then it will cut the vegetables really hard, and you'll be like, yeah, that's right. Getting out all my anger there. I have no idea how this thing got so tangled. I don't understand. A lot of seen on TV stuff would be better if they mark for accessibility instead of use case of, are you stupid and lazy? I think a lot of them actually are, because it's assuming that a lot of older people would be watching television to be seeing those ads, which is why you see so many ads for like, I don't know, like a sun sun awning thing as seen on TV. Time?
What?
It's TV time? There's a guy on YouTube, I think it's on YouTube, and he does research into product accessibility, and he actually like goes through a list of various as seen on TV products, and he tests them as part of his testing thing in terms of how would this be if I was someone with like zero grip strength, if I had arthritis, would I be able to open this? Would I be able to use this tool? Would I be able to do that? He just kind of covers his hands in like oil, and he's like, see, I can't do this. Someone who's old and has no ability would not be able to use this either. It's like a whole series. He has a bunch of stuff like that. They still do have as seen on TV commercials. How long have I been yapping for? 42 minutes, not too bad. I guess trying to unravel this ball of yarn has made it feel longer for me. Porpoise Pope, thank you for the 24 months. I can't believe it. I made it to the stream. I can't believe it either. Thank you for being here. Luciano Ratamero, thank you for the 23 months. Evil Crash, thank you for the 35 months. A hackerling spilling all the tea. No, sorry. Hackerling spilling all the tea. More at 11. Yeah. I think more kitchen appliances need to be able to be used with one hand, not even for accessibility, just so I can do two things at once. Huh? It depends. Like, there's a lot of things that you can just use a single, but I mean, like, how much multitasking do you really need to do when you're making something, I guess? Because what if you forget that you're like, you left your oven on tomorrow, and then your house is already on fire, and you can't do anything about that? Like, that would suck, like, really badly. What if I need to cook two turkey simultaneously? Well, that one's super easy. You just put one in the oven, and then you put one in the hot boiling vat of hot oil on your stove. It's not that complicated. Just put in it. Just put.
Remember, chat. Did you remember to do this?
Hey, hacker, was this the menu video? Oh, sorry, I have links currently disabled because of spam. It says that, though, in the... Was this the video? This video isn't available anymore. What? Oh, I forgot a character in it. Hold on. Can chef afford the menu? Foot the bill. Yes, that's it. By Kitten Arcader. That's right. That's it. Hold on. I'm going to permit you to send links. Can you post the link to the video again if anyone wants to watch it? Thank you for finding it. I was looking for it, and then I got distracted by girl dinner plate. Thank you. My wok is goated for deep frying at home. I wish I had a wok sometimes just because I would love to have something that I can like have super, super high heat on like that. But whatever. SpongeBob, big guy pants, okay. Zaldo man, thank you for the raid. Hi. Hello, hello, hello.
Oh, hello, hello. Hello, welcome to my stream, hello.
Chat, I promise I thought I would already think of something to do by the time that I reach this point in my stream, but I haven't. And I have just been talking about things and stuff.
Oh, yeah, I'm Mr. Frog. I eat the bug.
I just started watching Breaking Bad. That's awesome. Are you enjoying it? I think Breaking Bad is pretty good. Gotta do what Critical does and sometimes label your stream no plans.
Yeah, you know, sometimes I just gotta start my stream. Just.
I can't say what he would say even though it's in my mind. I can't do it. It's not right. This is not who I am as a person.
You know, sometimes you just gotta start the stream. You just gotta do what you gotta do, man.
It's true. I wonder if I would enjoy Better Call Saul if I watched it again. That show is a very, very slow burn. Very slow burn. No, I did not see that clip of him saying that. I did not see him saying that. I didn't know he even said that. Why would he say that? That's crazy. You know what I should do? I should play that one walking sim demo thing that I was looking at. What was it called? Walter. Put your drink away, Walter. I'm not playing games with you right now, Walter.
Meow, meow, Walter.
Meow, meow. It's called... Nophenia? A small dream explorer. Explore atmospheric dreams of vagrant but familiar memories. There is no game. You walk around and explore brutalist but also dreamlike environments. A dedicated sit and howl button because wolf girls are super cool. True. There is no game.
There is no such thing as a game. The fact you are reading this right now means that you are energetically aligned. to play this not game.
It just looked cute. It looked cute. It looked soft. It looked pleasant. And you know what? I think I'm gonna play. Chat, thank you for helping me decide what I'm gonna do. And by helping me, I mean no thanks, because you didn't help me. Hacker, have you tried coin game? Is that where I take a quarter and I flip it upside down and then I say heads or tails? And then everybody's like, actually I voted heads, I voted tails, and then you lose all your money. I don't have a quarter, so chat can't do that. No, it's an arcade you mean, is it coin push simulator? Is that it? What the heck? Why are my elbows so dry? Who did this? Guys, who did this to me? I have to put moisturizer on my elbows. This is gonna make me so mad that I found out about it now. La 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 la. Gamer elbow! What do you mean by gamer elbow? No. This has nothing to do with my gaming. My gaming is not responsible for my elbow's condition, I promise. Okay. I do have the demo for the game installed, so I am going to open it now.
Apply directly to the elbows.
Okay. Play! What? Hold on, what the heck? Hold on. It just opened in the wrong window. It just went wow. Went wow. Do it again. I just opened Don't Scream Together. No, stop it. Stop it. Stop it. I don't want it. Stop it. It did it again. The game just went wow. Game went wow. Wow. Access Steam overlay. Use Discord overlay. How about how about the only thing that's gonna be over is for you? It's gonna be over for you. Video game. Yeah, that looks right. Chad, does that look right to you? Yeah, that seems about right. Alright, hold on a second, let me... Okay, what about... Why is it upside down? Hold on, let me make a new browser capture, hold on. Game capture. Specific window. Okay, why is it doing this? Why is this... I've never seen this happen before. What's up, everybody? It's me, Australian Gaming, heckling. Today we're playing the video game. I mean, I can flip things upside down. I just don't know why it's doing this. Hold on, let me see if there's like something in the settings for me to like... Is there settings in this game? Alright. No, you just have to watch the game upside down, I suppose. No, that's fine. No, we love to see that. It's very small on my screen also. Hacker gonna make me vomit. Hold on, let me see if there's like settings. Oh my goodness! Chad, you can't see it! Hold on, let me zoom in for you. Chat, you can't see this. Look at the menu! It's a flip phone! Hold on. Oh my god, I need you to see this. Hold on. Let me go through the settings real fast. Options, display, full screen. Okay, is it fixed now? Okay, is it fixed now? That's not fixed at all. There. No, it's not fixed. How do I... That's crazy. What the heck? Let's see. There. Is that better? There. Can you see that? There you go. There you go, chat. Now you can see it. That's better. No, have you ever seen that video where there's a person who has like a baby and like the baby's just kind of sitting there like a baby does, and wait, is it moving? Yeah, it's moving. It's a fish. Oh, but they're sitting there with the baby and cat. It's true. I wish I had that on my phone. What? That's today.
Oh, get out of my phone. Get out of my phone. Oh.
But, there's a video where someone's like, there's a baby that's crying, and the mom goes, "Do you like it when Mummy does an accent? Do you like it? Do you like Mummy's accent?" Like she does like a fake accent, and the baby goes like, and then the father comes and he's like, "What about when Daddy does an accent?" The baby starts crying again. She's like, no, but what about when Mummy does an accent? What about when you like Mummy's accent? And the baby's like, eh. What about when Daddy does an accent? The baby's like, wah. Do you like it? It's so funny. Anyway, I forgot to. Thank you.
Baby hates the accent of father. More at 11.
Jellyfish. Whoa. Those my eyes? I've got eyes that can see inside. Is there like a very, very small like line at the bottom of the screen that you can see? Are those cockroaches? What is this, a streamer's house? Hold on. Let me... Why is it doing that? I don't understand why it's doing that. Fit to screen? That doesn't make it go away. So what I will do is I will take a color source. I will make it black. I see a pixel and I want it painted black. There we go. Okay, so now it's going to be less noticeable and it will be more tolerable for you. There you go. There you go. Yay. Now fixed. Look, it's a piano. I have one of these. Why am I so small? This world is so mean to me. Yup. Do you play it vertically like that? Sometimes. That's how it's sitting right now in my closet. Weird bed. I like to go on the internet and go on the internet. What the heck is this? It looks like old YouTube. This is like YouTube when you could have like... You could customize your homepage. Do you remember? Back in the old days. The good old days. Protopon EXE, thank you for the 10 months. Is small. Yes, this creature is very small. Wait, no, there's eyes. That's hair. The eyes are under there somewhere. Whoa.
Guys, 6 creepypasta.
Remember 5-star ratings. Remember to give 5 stars and leave a video reply. I want to know what you guys think. Thanks. Remember when platforms actually liked when we would try doing things? Remember when they wanted us to express ourselves and our opinions and our personal style? Wait, what was the key to the... There was a key to Howl. What was the key to Howl? Hold on, let me go back to the page, the store page. Was it H? H is Howl, of course it is. Do I have to be standing for that? Whoa. My face against the window pane, a tear for every drop of rain. I am so lonely and so sad. Do you want this ringtone? You can have this ringtone. You can use this ringtone on your phone now. Oh. Oh. That's a fun way to take the train. Going up? It's like an elevator. Like a train escalator. No, that's fine. It's supposed to do that. How's the game volume, by the way? Could I turn it up a little bit since it's so ambient? No, I'm not worried about that. There we go. I did jumps. Little jumps. Little jumps. Yump, 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 yump. What? Did I just hear something? I love things that are just little environments like this. It makes me so happy. Can I climb up these? Nope. Can I jump up here? Yes, I can. What? Oh. Merry Christmas, everybody. Can we do some deliveries now? Oh, I like the little scarf. That's so cute. The moon! Oh! Whee! I love to have fun and play. Would you rather be a wolf girl or a cat girl? Probably cat. Being a wolf girl sounds hard. If it's anything like what Buff Puff makes it seem like, seems really intense and like you have to work out like a lot. Not for me. Too complicated for one Twitch hackerling. There's only so much winning I can do. Sleeper. I was hoping I could go down the slide. Oh, the world becomes a little bit darker when I sit down. Sag. You can just sit down and be sad. I can also do this in real. If I really want to. Me when I'm at the top of the slide and I can't slide down. Devs. Is that a Sharpie? Or is that like a tiny knife? Oh, that's a cigarette! That's a cigarette that's as big as my arm. Smoking is no good for you. Wait. Yump! Yay! Devs, please fix. Let me slide down the slide. Devs. Very important to me. And possibly you. Tea. Oh, it's another cigarette. No smoking. Is this one of these anti-homeless people benches that they put out? So you can sit on it for like a short amount of time, but the purpose is for you to not get too comfortable sitting anywhere. Meaning that every single space that you exist in the world actually is made to be uncomfortable. Meaning that in places like coffee shops no longer want you to sit inside of the coffee shops. So they make it so you don't sit inside the coffee shop and actually they want you to leave the coffee shop. Or maybe it's just a tire. You know what I'm tired of? Tired. I woke up too early today. Oh. I'm tired of tires, it's true. Tired of cars, chat. I'm tired of cars. I'm not a car person. Me and cars are not besties. I watched MILF Manor with my ex-wife and it improved our rapport, thank you, hacker. I'm sorry. I'm sorry that by mentioning MILF Manor it made you watch MILF Manor. I'm sorry that you felt compelled to show your ex-wife MILF Manor. I'm sorry that you did that. I'm sorry that I'm an influencer. Suffering from success. Parentheses influencer.
I'm the ex that sucked.
There's something over here? What? Can I go in there? She liked it way more than I did. Oh. I'm so sorry. Ex-wife. I don't know if you're supposed to enjoy it. I actually don't know if you're supposed to enjoy it. Pungus, thank you 42. Ha 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 ha. 42, good number. Thank you for the 14 months. I love it. I love it, 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 I love it. Okay, so I assume they want me to go into the funny little the tube, the void. MILF men or what exactly? MILF man or $1 million? On at 8/7 Central. What? Somebody forgot to buy this shader. This is how everything AI generated looks. Parentheses, that was a joke about how everything has like a yellow tint to it. Not that anything in the game looks like that. I'm sorry. I needed to clarify that.
Oh, scary water.
Oh, hi. What the? Bath time. Do not worry. This streamer is clean. I washed my hair before stream. I have my skincare on too. That's why I was putting on moisturizer. I probably wouldn't have done so much moisturizer if I was just gonna wash it off after. Skincare streamer. Whee! It's not sewage. Does this look like sewage to you? Say no. Say no. Say no. No, it doesn't. Is there an up? Well, it doesn't look like it. That's fine. We're going up, up, up. It's our moment. You know, together we are glowing. Going to be golding. Whoa. Yeet. Do I have to go in there? Yep. Nope. I can't. It's not possible. Chat, isn't this just great? I was trying to be a pun about the grate in the ceiling, but... Whoa. POV. You're watching twitch.tv/hackerling. Oh, it's a hallway. Oh, I thought there would be some kind of writing on the wall. Can I go up here? Yum. Yum, yum. It looks like a ladder I could climb on, but I don't think I can. The game lied to me. That joke was draining. Ha 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 ha. Chat. Can I tell you something gross? Can I tell you something actually gross? Like actually, like really, really gross. You know, like neti pots? I think using a neti pot is confirmation that something in the back of my nose is messed up somewhere. Oh, hello. Like, something in, like, the shape of my nose must be uneven because this does not work the same on both sides of my nose. And it's fascinating. Absolutely fascinating. Because, you know, usually it is supposed to, you know, exit your nose. But for me, only on one side does it in fact do that. It may be a deviated septum moment. I don't know. It does not affect my life enough to care. Except for this fun fact that apparently neti pots work in a very strange way for my nose.
That's why you got two nostrils.
What? Rainy homeside.
Gee, how come they let you have two nostrils, Hickerlin?
Sleepy. Sleepy streamer. This is a good game to be tired playing, I think. Guys, this roadway is flooded. We need that one guy who goes out to roadways and just like finds the drain and clears them. And then the entire like streetway just slowly drains and creates like a tornado. What? Why? What does it mean? Water tornado! A whirlpool is the one that is the word that I'm looking for, actually. Yes. That would be the correct terminology. Took my brain a second there. Mods. Help.
Oh, the dangerous section of... Oh, the section of walkway that makes you blink.
Umbrella. Can I pick up the umbrella? They should let me pick up the umbrella. So I can walk around with the umbrella. Yes? Oh. Is that so? Do it again.
Go. Go.
Moth. I know a moth. She calls herself dumb, but I think maybe she's a little bit smart. I remember seeing a Luna moth at one point. It was awesome. I was visiting home, and it was a giant moth. And it looked like cabbage. And I felt so lucky to have witnessed it because they die so quickly. Luna moths, I'm telling you. They're so cool.
I think that's just a cabbage.
What? Wait. Didn't I just come from here?
Oh.
Where am I going? What is this? A door! I am adorable. Watch. Yay! Thank you so much for exploring the short demo. While the final release might not differ a lot in terms of gameplay, there's many dreams left for us to explore. Wishlist here. May we meet again sometime. Yay! Except for actually, boo! Because I want the game! Woohoo! Yeah, I'm buying this game when it comes out. Just in case you, that wasn't obvious to you. That was very adorable of me. Except for actually, it was not able and I am now lost. Game of the year. Oh. Cool. I mean, I'm happy that I played that. I enjoyed. Oh. Now I'm sad. That demo was short. Truly a demo. It was nice. It was cute. I do like games where you can just look at funny little environments and walk around. I like the system requirements for it on Steam. Hold on. Oh my god. Minimum OS. Hamster OS 10. Processor. 2 Hamster brains. 1 GB of RAM. Graphics. 1.5 teaspoon of brain worms. 600 megabytes available space. Sound card, peanut butter and jelly. Mmm, delicious. Yeah, you can play it on itch.io. They have a version of it that you can play on itch.io in your browser, which is cool. I like when games can do that, and also I like that you can do things on the internet and play video game. Freaking sweet, Lois. Awards. The I'm proud to have made something award. Devs can just write whatever they want in the recommended specs view. Didn't Toby Fox write something at one point? Like, wasn't Tony Fox world famous for writing something in like the recommended specs for like the soundtrack or something?
What? The Undertale guy.
Yes, a very famous fact. Any chance of seeing you play Tingus Goose? I've heard of Tingus Goose, and I've heard of several people playing Tingus Goose. But I don't know what Tingus Goose is. Also, this black screen is making me depressed, so I'm gonna turn it back to starting soon. Even though it shouldn't be the starting soon. It should just be have started. Am here. It's an idle game, like Norp Apolog. I have not played Norp Apolog. I do own that though, I think. Gnorp. Galeep Galorp. Sleep Snorp. I'm tired. I should sleep soon. I just started stream and I'm like, man, I should sleep already.
Man, on. She hates
She's bored herself so much with her stream, she has to go to sleep. I'm looking through my Steam list right now. H G Go. I showed my mom Go. Focus with your avatar. And she saw it and she's like, oh, I want to play. How do I make one? Apparently, you can actually download an app on your phone and play it. That sounds cool. They added drawing to it. Yeah, they did. You can have people join your room and they can draw things. Awesome. Freaking awesome.